Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my recent pattern haul. So as of today, June 10th and tomorrow, June 11th, Butterick and Vogue is still on sale. So if you want to catch the sales and buy any of the things that I'm sharing with you today in this video, you still have today and tomorrow to go out and purchase those things. I'm also going to be sharing with you my recent pattern collection from the Know Me and also McCall's. They were on sale last week. If you want to purchase anything from the Know Me and the McCalls, you might have to wait a little bit because those patterns were on sale last week. So they may go on sale sometime in the early part of July. That seems to be the pattern there. But I also want to share with you some things that I picked up from New Look. Those patterns are always on sale. So I did pick up a couple of patterns from New Look as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get into today's video, and I'm going to go ahead and share with you the things that I have recently purchased from Butterick. I'm not going to do a pattern and fabric pairing today, just simply because I'm very congested. If you can't tell, my allergies flared up really badly last night. And so I tend to avoid the craft room when my allergies flare up, just simply because there's a lot of dust from the sewing machines and also from the threads and things like that that gets in the air, and sometimes it triggers it and makes it worse. So I'm going to try to get out of here as soon as possible, and I'll do a pattern and fabric pairing later on this month, so look out for that. So let's go ahead and get into today's video. We're going to start with the Butterick collection, and I want to start with this pattern here. This is the Butterick B6890. Now this came out, I believe, in last year's spring collection, and I didn't pick it up then just simply because I like sleeved garments, and this didn't have a variation for sleeves, which means that I would actually have to draft a sleeve or I can wear something underneath of it. I really like this view here, view A. I also like the maxi length version as well, but that seems like a lot of buttons there to add. But I do like the breast pockets with the flap, the round neckline. You have a center front button band here. Actually, I don't think it's a button band. I think this is actually a self-faced band here, which I really love about that as well. I think the neckline is finished with bias binding. The instructions are calling for, yes, bias tape. And so I'm pretty sure that your neckline is going to be finished with bias binding. And it calls for crepes, silky type fabrics, challis, and rayon. So I really like this, and I thought this would be really nice for a summer garment here if I were to make the sleeveless variation without actually adding a sleeve. I also love to play with necklines and make my own facings. So most of the time when I buy a pattern and it doesn't have facings on it, I will go ahead and draft those facings myself. So that gives me an opportunity to be able to play and do some drafting with that pattern. Now this pattern here, I talked a little bit about in my recent thoughts video, my Butterick thoughts video for the spring collection. And in that video, I did say that I did not think I was going to be picking this up because the sleeve is very slim. And one of my followers reminded me of something that I can actually do to the sleeve, which I think would be really fun. I can expand the sleeve and just kind of create a different take there. So I do like this variation here. Now this pattern has a back button closure, which I really love. But you can also do, I think view D, I'm not sure if, yeah, view D also has this back button closure as well. So I really like this because of the back of the garment. It has button details back there. I usually don't like back button garments or zippered back garments because it's just been really hard for me to get in and out of them these days, but they're so cute. I really love them. The fabric suggestions are cotton blends, rayon, sangtong, crepe de chine, georgette, tinsel, and those types of fabrics. And sizes are 8 to 24. And yeah, so I'm thinking about this view here for the summer. Next, I picked up this Butterick pattern. It's the Butterick B6770. Now, I really like the sleeves on this one here. It has gathering and it has a raglan sleeve with these really nice flutter sleeves here, which is really cute. So I think I want to make this variation here soon, and you can get it in the extra small to 2XL. I think this is the only envelope that it comes in though, and I absolutely love this. I love it, love it, love it. It has 10 pieces, call for fabrics such as crepe, lawn, challis, crepe de chine, and georgette fabrics. I think this variation here would be so cute with a polka dot type fabric. I am going to make this top this summer. I purchased the size 14 to 22. It's the Butterick B6688. And it's very similar to this pattern here, but the difference with this one is that you actually have either this flounce sleeve, or you have these are set in sleeves, so it is a flutter sleeve, and this one is a regular straight sleeve, but it's a set in sleeve, whereas these are raglan sleeves. So I really like that one, and I am thinking about making either one of these two for the summer. And it calls for fabrics such as crepe de chine, crepe, double georgette, challis, and charmeuse fabrics. I picked up this pattern here. It's the Butterick B6916. It comes in sizes extra small to extra large for teen, children, and adults. And I purchased this pattern because I want to make my son a button-up top for the summer. Obviously, it's not going to be long sleeve, and it's not going to be this Sherpa thing here. It's just going to be a very loose viscose type fabric that's going to offer some drape and a little bit of breathability, more so than any of these types of garments here. And the fabric suggestion calls for wool blends, flannel, corduroy, denim, Sherpa twill, and lightweight fusible interfacing for, I'm guessing, your collar. Now, I'm going to turn this into a shirt. So I'm going to be using kind of like a twill type fabric, which is going to be on the lighter end for twills, not the heavier cotton type twill, but more of a lighter weight twill. And yeah, so you can get this pattern. So for the children's and teens, it's extra small to large, and for the teens to adults, it's small to extra large. And I believe all sizes come in this one envelope. I'm hoping, because I didn't see any other variations for it. So I'm hoping that that's the case. I picked up this Butterick pattern here. It's the Butterick B6924. And I picked up this pattern because after I saw the Donnie shirt trending on Instagram, I thought this would be really cute. I saw a few hacks with the Donnie shirt that I want to try with this Butterick pattern. And I think it would be really simple and easy. Now, this one obviously is it's, you know, your $1.99, your standard $2 pattern. The Donnie shirt is more expensive, and I thought I would try my hand at this one before even thinking about doing the Donnie shirt. The Donnie shirt might actually, you know, some indie patterns actually have a better drape, a better design, but we're going to try this out and see what this is like before I even think about doing anything with that. And I think I have some similar patterns in my stash, but that doesn't have like this notch collar thing here. So if this one doesn't work out, I'll probably try one of the other patterns before thinking about buying the Donnie shirt. I picked up this pattern here, the Butterick B6926, which is a wrap dress that has a flounce around the neckline. You also have a flounce on the hem, which I really love about this. Now, as I stated in my Butterick thoughts video, I don't have many wrap dresses that have, actually, I don't have any wrap dresses that have a flounce around the neckline or a flounce on the bottom of the hem. I think I might have one that has a flounce on the hem, though. It is a wrap dress that calls for charmeuse, crepe de chine, rayon, and challis and lawn type fabrics. And you can get it from 4 to 20, in size 4 to 20 here. So yeah, I'm thinking about making a little summer dress with that. I also picked up this wrap dress here, and the reason why I picked this one up is because it has a collar and a puff sleeve, which I really need for wrap dresses because of my biceps. So I think UB would favor me really well because, like I said, puff sleeves, and I also like the collar detail on it as well. And so this one calls for linen blends, crepe, jersey, and crepe de chine type fabrics. And so that's another reason why I picked this up, because it calls for different types of fabrics than this one. So I think this one would be really great for even a heavier twill type fabric, which would give it a little bit more like structure to it. So I really like that. For my new look patterns, I picked up two patterns. This is the first. It's the N6751. It's an easy for knit pattern. I don't really have a lot of knit patterns, and so that's why I picked this one up. And it reminds me of the Charlie Captain pattern by Closet Core Patterns. And so I think this would be really fun and cute in a knit. And so I think this would also be very like beachy, like a really nice pattern for a beach to use as a cover up or anything like that, especially if you choose really lightweight jersey type fabrics. And so the fabric suggestions are moderate stretch knits such as jersey knits and cotton knits. So I really like that, and I think that would be a really great summer pattern. And then lastly, for New Look, I picked up New Look N6752, which is also a knit pattern. And I picked this one up not to make a bodysuit, but to actually make a some type of swimsuit this year. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off the sleeves here, or just not even add the sleeves, and make a band for the armhole area, and use this as a swimsuit. I think it would be so cute, even if I could put like maybe a ruffle around the neckline, or if I could do some color blocking, I think it would be really cute. So that's why I picked up that. And so that is my Butterick and New Look pattern haul. For the Nomi pattern haul, I picked up this pattern here, the Nomi ME2030 by Dewana Chandler. And I got the size 18 to 26. And I love the bodice on this. I would actually make a flared skirt, like a fit and flared skirt to go with this, or maybe even a more drapier skirt. I love the asymmetrical details on the neck there, on the bust area, and the collar. It's just such a cute design. And like I said, I would more likely do a different type of skirt, but I love the bodice of this. Although I'm not into racerbacks, and I'll probably actually end up layering this, I think, again, it's very cute. It calls for chambray, cotton blends, denim, linen blends, and stretch woven fabrics. And you can get this as small as size 8. And then also it goes up to the size 26. And like I said, I have the 18 to 26. I also picked up this pattern here, which is the Nomi ME2026 by the Corny Rainbow. I absolutely love this. It has this bonus pattern here. So you have like this really slim bodycon jersey dress. And then you also have this shirt dress that has so much potential here for color blocking and all kinds of stuff there. So I really like that. And that's what I picked up. I got the size 18 to 26. But again, you can get different sizes. I think you can get the size 8 to 16 as well. So I really like this. And the fabric suggestions are stretch knits. That's for the bodycon dress. That's for this here. And then, so you could do your stretch knits such as your ITYs and your interlock knits and your rib knits for that bodycon dress. And then for views B and C, which is the shirt dress, you could do that in batiks, chambray, cotton blends, cotton lawns, jacquards, linen blends, shirtings, and voile fabrics. Also picked up the Kichi pattern, but right now that pattern is upstairs because I've been cutting it out, but I'll put it here and share with you what it looks like. And I also got the size 18 to 26, no, 10 to, I can't remember which size I got, but I'll put it here on the screen. I really love that pattern because it has, again, color blocking options. It's a jumper, and I would actually use that pattern, the bodice portion of that pattern, and actually add a skirt instead of adding a pair of pants or shorts. So that's why I picked up that pattern, and I'm really excited to make something with that pattern. Like I said, I've already been cutting that pattern out and tracing pieces and stuff, and so that's why I don't have it with me right now. But I absolutely love that one, and it's one of my favorite from the Nomi collection, and I'm excited to make something with that one. For my McCall's pattern haul, I picked up this McCall's pattern here, which is the McCall's M8389. I got the size 12 to 20, and I love this view here. I love all the views, but this one right here is my favorite. I feel like it has so much potential. You can put like a chambray or a denim on this yoke piece, and on the bottom piece you could do like a challis fabric or a cotton lawn, a voile, or something like that. It's such a beautiful pattern, and I absolutely love this pattern. And the fabric suggestions are cotton blends, denim, linen, and 12 fabrics, and I picked up the size 12 to 20. So that's McCall's M8389. Here's another wrap dress pattern, but this one is a knit. I picked up McCall's M8379, 6 to 14. I don't know. That might be too small. I might have spaced on that one. I might have to go back and get the size up. I might have to get the size 14 to 24, or it might be 16 to 24. But yeah, this is for stretch knits only, cotton knits, jersey, velvet knits, those types of knits. And it is such a beautiful classic 1970s vintage pattern. So that's why I picked that up. I think it would be so cute. I picked up this McCall's pattern, the McCall's M8384, sizes 14 to 22. Now, I like this shirt dress. I think it also has a lot of potential. For me, I would probably do this variation here, C, but I would crop the top, and maybe instead of having princess seams going all the way down the entire length of the skirt, I would crop the top bodice portion area and maybe add a sheer or a chiffon type fabric at the lower edge of the top there instead of actually doing this half scaled or quarter scaled gathering around the waistline. I don't know. This one I'm not too fond of. I would rather have an entire waistline gathered instead of having 3/4 of the waistline gathered. So anyway, I have plans for this. I think this would make a great top or a dress, or you could do so much with this. And so I really like that. This is an older McCall's pattern, but I didn't have this in my collection, and I thought I would give this a try. It's the McCall's M8104, and I got the size 16 to 24, and I believe it calls for your rayon type fabrics. So crepes, challis, cotton blends, and dotted Swiss, and it's supposed to be easy. I don't know if I would classify something that has buttons on it easy, but it probably would be relatively simple to sew for intermediate and advanced sewers. So I got that. And then lastly, I got the Vogue V1950. I told you guys I really love this in my thoughts video about Vogue. This was one of my favorite in the collection. I got the size 16 to 24, and it calls for scuba knit type fabrics. I love that neckline detail. The buttons on the front. I love the back here, how the collar drapes at the back, and you have like this little opening in the back, and I'm guessing that there's going to be a zipper back there. So yeah, I absolutely love this. I don't think I would make the skirt this long. I probably would do like a knee length or above the knee dress, but I think this is so cute, and I love that it's scuba knit. I doubt that I would have to do too much in way of alteration for the sleeve, because it is a stretch. It calls for stretched fabrics such as scuba knit. So I think it would be so perfect for someone like me. Now it is saying that it is advanced, so I don't know if it has a lining or, yeah, it says it's a fit and flare lined dress, close fitting through the bust. It has a spread collar, stand, notched lapel, short sleeves, a belt, a decorative covered buttons, thread carrier. So yeah, this is definitely your advanced pattern, but I love it, and I'm hoping to make something with that. That is my haul for today. Thank you for stopping by and tuning in. If you have purchased anything from this haul, or you intend to purchase anything from my haul, let me know in the comment section below. And if you have sewn anything from this collection that I have picked up, let me know also, and let me know what your experience was like, so that I know what to look out for when I am sewing these patterns. Again, thank you for stopping in today. I hope you all have a happy and blessed Saturday, and I will talk to you all in the next video. Bye.